Alrighty. We're back. Like the dinosaur story. Sort of. 8 o'clock. I think I can play for an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. And then be productive. Alright, that's connected. We'll get this going. Put the ears on so I can hear. Alright, what was I doing? Grand Gates. I got trapped down here. Right? Yeah, I fell because of this thing. And I can't get back up. Okay. You know what? Heck with you guys. Ah, you jerk. Is he prepared? Is that a rosary like that he has in his hands? A little rosary string. It's loud again. I must have raised the volume yesterday. I do appreciate that I don't lose shards in between deaths. Crap. I guess they made it so it doesn't take 2 pips of health anymore. Ah, you jerk. Did I get this? Yeah, I guess I did. I heard in an update they made adjustments to a lot of the stuff because people were complaining it was too hard. Me being one of those people. They didn't mention me specifically, but I was one of the people complaining. I should have saved. Or healed. I hate you. So I was reading an article about Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Metroidvanias in general, but they were attacking Silksong specifically. That the Metroidvania genre is not kind to individuals with disabilities, and it's like, look, I get it. The disabled community, they want representation in games, you know. But like, as a disabled person myself, like I'm visually impaired, you know. Some things I just can't see. Crap. There's also reasonable expectations. So like, accessibility features for hold on a second. You make the features for your target audience, basically. And that's someone who can see the game, someone who can handle the controls, either with a controller or with a keyboard. Because that's how the mechanism is designed, right? A person with a severe visual disability, you know, severe blindness, won't be able to play the game, right? But a person who can see but is deaf could play the game because they don't have to have sound for the game to play, you know. I don't know if they have a colorblind accessibility feature. A lot of games do, not all of them do. They might. I haven't checked. But also, if you can't hold a controller or manage a keyboard, you know, the game isn't designed in a way that could really be used like that. I guess you could make a headset and have the movement track with your eyes. You know, that's a possibility. But when it comes to accessibility features, I think that there's a level of what's considered a reasonable expectation. I don't want to say this to be cruel, but a person who doesn't have use of their hands isn't expected to be able to play the game. I know it sounds kind of mean, but it's just a reality, right? A person who doesn't have full access of their legs, for example, isn't likely to be a football player, right? You just have to look at things from a reasonable expectation. A person who is completely blind can't be expected to be able to play a game that requires sight, you know. And it's not being cruel, it's just being aware of those situations. I don't think the developers I don't think it's a reasonable expectation of the to expect the developers to make accommodations for every possible scenario. There are so many. There are so many different disabilities. Now, a lot of times they'll make a game and they'll make it for the target audience, and then later they'll add more accessibility features as it goes, as the game is making money and they can afford to build those other features. Because they're not cheap. They're not... a lot of those are not easy. Like if you wanted to do this game with a with AR, for example, with an AR headset, you could do it, but that's an extra level of development. That's extra time that goes into that. So it might not be the first thing that they make. They would go for the target audience first, and that's people who really enjoy the painful struggle that is the Dark Souls-ish sort of Metroidvania. And like, I think at the end of the day, you have to think of what is fair and reasonable for the circumstances. Some of the features that were cited in the article were like the agility and mental concentration needed for this kind of game. You know, a person who has a hard time holding a controller or minimal use of their hands wouldn't be able to play it. It wouldn't be fair for them. And that's a valid critique, but it's also not designed for that kind of player. You know, like it's probably not designed for me because I think the game's too hard in certain circumstances. You know, this is made for people who like the pain. The target audience of like those who got the Path of Pain DLC and went through all that and was like, yeah, this is easy. That's the target audience. You know. Like my ranting and raving about how difficult the game is in certain areas, and that the game shouldn't be designed in a way that's frustrating the players. I stand by that, but I'm also not the target. I don't know that I want to go in there. I know that I am not the target audience. You know, I like Metroidvanias, but I think this one's a little bit extra. I'm gonna go the other way for a minute. Okay, so I can't go that way. I don't want it to sound like I'm being mean to folks with disabilities. You know, I'm not. As an artist, for example, my eyes are very bad. There are certain things I just don't see. And it's difficult for me to get a lot of the fine details in a face. So like when I make faces, I know they're going to be lacking. But I'm not mad at art tools because they didn't design the art tools for people like me. You know, that's not who they were designed for. You know. Who is there? Me cannot clear see.
That's me?
Yeah, me either. At ease, large one. I am no danger to you. Me see you now, so clear, so lively. Surely you did come from above. Me time has come at last. Me work is done. You come to bring me up, her. You mistaken me. You mistake me. I am no resident of the Citadel. I am a stranger here, though no foe to you. Stranger. Me grave mistake. Forgive me. Them's above. For me unworthy hope. Of course, me work is not done. Harder. Me must work harder. The harder me work, the sooner it come. Them's above, them watch us always work hard, and us will go up. Sir, I fear you are long forgotten by your masters. Should you not rest? The burden this toil is placing on your shell is plain to see. You speak strange. Me cannot rest. Us works and Citadel breathes, and them's above do sing, and all is right. And when us works enough, them's sees it, them sees it, and us gets a holy reward. May I ask what you know of the Citadel above, sir? You go too much effort to reach it. The Citadel, most miracle of a place, bright and holy, fresh water for all, much as can drink, air so clean, can see the great roofs above. When me thinks of Citadel above, me works hardest of all. Me cannot say much more, friend. Them's is watching us. Must keep working.
Toro, please.
I don't know that I can go any more over. Oh. Now, one thing I do agree with in terms of accessibility is if the game had a difficulty slider that would make it more accessible to a larger audience. So those who want to have a casual playthrough could set it to easy or normal or whatever, and those who want a more extreme playthrough can set it to hard difficulty or super hard or whatever. And I think you could reach more people that way. This is one of these pay benches. Speak now, thy confession will be heard. Your confession, you confess to sin most grave and must by work cleanse yourself. Return to your task and work off cycle, neither eating nor supping until new cycle begins. By the grace of Farloom eternal, you may never tire. Toil and be forgiven. I'm going to go to the right before I go left. He was sleeping on the job. Oh, that is actually a wall. I thought I was just, yeah. And then a bumper for that. Okay, so these all connect now. That's good to know. This takes me back here. Ah, that one's kind of a jerk. That's rude. Crap. I might bring the life extensions for that. Although I don't think I really need it. I think I was close to doing it without it, but... Anything to tip the scales? Okay, so I've got to go over and down. Ow. Crap. Crap. I was trying not to use the juice, but I just lost like 100 beads. Irritating.
Good.
loops me back around there. There's that little alcove on the side. Oh, that's rude. Luckily it's like right there. Oh, I'm gonna take these off. Makes me back against the wall. Okay. Alright, so up and over takes me back to there. I think I will go up and over. If I can go over. Crap. Trying to get into the habit of saving more often, or healing more often. Alright. Bench is still there. Across is where I want to go. Crap. That's just bad timing. That last one would not let me jump. Like I hit it, but it wouldn't jump off the... There we go. was that a one-hit kill? So I get chunked for 3 in health when I hit that guy. That's stupid. So I gotta play super passively, I guess. He was out of zone. I could take the extra health thingies, but I'll try to do it without the health thingies. I jumped too early. Like, where is the hitbox? Because I hit it. That down swipe. I must have just been pixels away. Just missed that. Down and over. I know I don't have to fight him, but he gives me beads and stuff. I totally hit the jump button. Crap. Is this the thing that I broke? No, there's a spot over here. Crap. Coral chambers. Okay. I don't know that I would have dressed them that way. A white lock bearing a surgical symbol. So down and to the left. I still don't know what the Silk Eaters do. It's just peculiar. I don't trust it. It's a bit of a trek. Nobody beats me at my own game. Like clockwork. Haha. Oh right, you can't go there. Well, maybe I can. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, some of those guys I don't think I would have designed quite that way. Crap, that's a bit of a drop. You can jump a lot higher than I anticipate. Something over there got lit up. I guess the little prize that I just got was lighting up to it. I guess I'm going to go down into wherever this room is. What an awful clattering. Would you kindly conduct yourself a little more carefully? And why are you adorned in such an awful livid red? By my oath, those above must make a sport of sending me the most wretched servants they can find.
Husband?
I am no servant, sir, rather a guest of sorts, invited by the citadel. Tell me, is this vial of oil on display your own? Nothing here is my own, you impertinent young mite. This sacred hall and all the food contained within belong to my most exalted master, the great gourmand, the finest connoisseur who ever lived, the one whose tastes transcend the ages. None are left now who venerate them as they deserve, save for the loyal, lonely bugs who stands before you. That oil is merely a small savory to whet the appetite for the grand meal to come. A spectacular farloom spanning dish that I have been planning for an age. But alas, those above seem to have forsaken my poor master, and I have grown so old, now I could never hope to gather the necessary ingredients and blast their indolence. Still you tarry here, bug who calls herself a guest. If your idle claw need work, put them to service for our exalted great gourmand. I must remain by my master, so you will need to leave the citadel and gather the ingredients for their meal in my stead. Sure.
you don't know it.
I could track down any ingredients you desire for a price. The oil you keep here may be of some use to me. Promise it as a reward, and your master shall have his meal. Such a squalid bargain, ill befits a holy servant. But so be it. Fetch me the ingredients, and you shall have that pale condiment for yourself. You dilly still? If you wish to earn your reward, you should be hunting down those ingredients, or do you need directions from a serving bug with some expertise? For our base, we require the gelatinous mossberry stew. It's a concoction in a druidic art. Its concoction is a druidic art, a jealously guarded secret of the moss-painted caverns down deep below us. Anything else? Alright, I guess that's the case. I don't want to break it. I don't know that I can. This takes me back around. I guess I have to go to Masquerado. We gotta get moss berries. Let's see exactly. Collect rare delicacies of Farloom. Mossberry stew. Vintage nectar. Courier's rasher. Crust nut. Pickled muck maggot. Where do I gather such delicacies? I can go back up and over. There's also there. I have no quarrel with you, good Sir Knight, but I must cross this bridge. Then you shall die. I command you as king of the pretense to stand aside. I move for no bug. So be it. I think I'm going to pause here and come back to another time. As curious as I am about that other area, I've got other stuff to do.